We'll turn on the volume again. I didn't want to get DMCA'd or whatever it is. Project Acceleracers. I haven't touched this game in forever. I've even forgotten where my camera's supposed to go. I don't know if you guys saw how much I was just shaking around. I don't know how that translates to the recording. I should be talking to my microphone. We go load save. Boom. Now, Project Acceleracers 6.0 is coming at some point. I have been meaning to do a video before 6.0 comes out. And the longer I wait, the less relevant this video is. Now, I want to go through things that I think need to be updated before the next version drops. Before the final version drops, even. Obviously, I think car roster is something we can look at. This needs to be expanded. Oh no, we have World Race. I think World Race should be expanded into the 5 categories for the 5 teams. Obviously, I just want to see. I want to see all the Teku Maniacs, Silencers, drones, and then at least 3 or so of each team. What have we got so far? They're not even sorted by team. Can we sort them by team, please? Or are they? No, road beasts. We got what? 4 road beasts here. 5, 6. Do we have all the road beasts? No. Oh no, that's Dune Rats. What do we got? 3. 4. 5. Okay, 5. I feel like we need all the road beasts in. Although I suppose if you go to Teku, then we grab 2 more cards, and then if you go to Silencers, you get another one. Does this come in a? No, it doesn't. This needs a skin. Sorry, it just does. Anyway, let's go back to all. Then we got our experimental cards. The Leviathan I'm going to miss, because we're going to lose that. Alright, customs. So these are just everything that's not in one of the Acceleracers movies. I don't think anything necessarily needs to be in here, as long as we get like the MST Suzuka and just the classics from the other games. Essentially, I feel. Oh, and obviously the Chevelle. The Chevelle's got to come back. No Chevelle, no Cobalt. No, I'll still come back for sure. But yeah, I think we definitely need the MST Suzuka and Hot Wheels Prototype 12. And hopefully they don't remove things. Although, can we... Maybe the Chicane Scorcher can just be a skin for Chicane? Is that too much to ask? I like it, but it doesn't deserve it to be a separate car altogether. Unless you give it... Does it have the thing? Hang on, we have to test. Where are you? Does it have the Scorcher powers? Acceleracers, I couldn't care less about. Alright, let's just do this one. This is the one. I gotta remember the controls. Oh, that's go. Oh, that's boost. Ah, okay, it does have it. I kind of hope they do something about the wind. That's the next thing I want to talk about in this video, is the wind. So yeah, that's all I had to say about cars. Not a lot to say. We just, come on, let's just make sure we have the roster. Old Smokey, I don't care if it's buggy, put it in the game. Same with the trains, the bikes. The other bikes would be cool. It's not essential, but it would be cool. We got one bike, why not the other bikes? Levels. A way to sort these is in the game already, and thus is great. I like that we've got these. Some more would be nice. But I will go into what I want with those a bit later on. For now, I do want to discuss realms. Or do we save realms for the end? We save realms for the end because the devs won't be happy with me talking about realms. Alright, we're going to talk about multiplayer. I want to talk about multiplayer. I've heard there are vast, brilliant, phenomenal improvements for multiplayer. But here's what we need. Here is what we need for multiplayer. Even... Can we put some more life into the Acceleracers? How nice would that be? I forget the timing of this. I'm trying to stop. I am on the road. I feel like it's like 20 seconds. Like 25 seconds-ish. Here we go now. I have no boost. 27 seconds. I think that's a slow engine, right? Just trying to remember. So, for multiplayer, I think we need some dedicated multiplayer levels. Obviously, putting the Velocity X levels in will be very nice. I think that is an essential thing that we need. But I think we also need an alternate version of the Metro realm, which is just the cities, right? Because we did this, it was a long time ago, it was like 2-3 years ago now. It was at least 3 years ago now. What is... Oh, I've left checkpoints on. We won't take the shortcut there. I've got to remember these controls, man. I haven't played this game in a while. I really want to get back into it. It's just I don't want to be putting work into this game to have 6.0 ruin my day. Does this... This is way faster. Alright, now some of you might remember this, but about 3 years ago I started a thing called Sweeper something. There's videos on it, right? Where we're essentially... Sweeper hunt? It's sweeper hunt. So we would start in a city, we would have 3 cars and 1 sweeper. And the goal was for the cars to just survive as long as they could until the sweeper took them out. And you'd use this city, because this city is the most traversable. This one is the most circular in the terms that you can keep going. Alright, there's a lot of overlap in this city, a lot of backtracking, a lot of intersections. Lots of intersections means that no matter which way you go, you can always end up back at the start, or you can always end up somewhere you've already been. So this path here will take us around. It'd be nice if you could turn left or right here, because here it's kind of one way. But yeah, so the goal was to just survive as long as you could with the sweeper running around trying to kill you. And it was fun as hell, man. It was genuinely just a great time. The downside was that we were very limited. We could only have 3 players, but I think the new multiplayer we're looking at like 6 or 7 players, which is ideal for the sweeper hunt. So that's what I want to see is, can we get this city, change a couple of little features on it, because obviously we don't want to be going out of the city, so change a few features on this city so that it's even more circular than it is. So everywhere you go, you have 2 paths. You have at least 2 options, if not more. I think that would be very nice. I think we just crashed. I thought we were going off the edge, but I'm a genius and crashed instead. So yeah, I think that would be very nice if we could do that. And then maybe copy and paste the city, so we have 2 of this city right next to each other, so you can and not have to travel a highway to get between them. I thought there would have been a secret car on one of those 2 ledges. I thought there was, but I guess I'm wrong. Anyway, yeah, I think that'd be nice. 2 of these cities I think is big enough for a sweeper hunt. Any bigger is probably too much for hunting. But yeah, just 2 is a very reasonable amount. I mean, 4 would be cool, but you'd need a big multiplayer game. You'd probably want 2 sweepers or something like that. And like, obviously, it'd be nice to do it with the Kamikaze Semi, but the Kamikaze Semi isn't really driver friendly, so that's why I would like it to be a sweeper hunt as much as the Kamikaze Semi would be nice. Can we make a second version of the Kamikaze Semi where the trailer is static? I know it like will look stupid, but make the trailer just like a part of it rather than having its own collisions and its own like physics and stuff. Just make it a part of it. But this whole level needs to be reworked. See, we can't go back. I'm not allowed to go back. I'm dead. I'm so dead. They don't call him the greatest sweeper driver in the world for nothing. We're just going backwards now. This thing is really just better to drive in reverse. Anyway. See, look how much better that is. I actually still need to get used to it, but I just have so much more control over it in reverse. You're just a tiny bit slower, but once you get to a high enough speed, it just keeps gaining speed. That was me not remembering how to handbrake. That's A's handbrake. Does handbrake still work or reversing? Ah. It does if I turn the wrong way. It's so annoying that the wheels turn backwards. Anyway, I'm getting carried away with just how much I enjoy and love and have fun playing this game. I am sorry. So yeah, the first thing I would like to see is not only would I like a new level for this, but there was actually a concept that one of the dev team gave us for another level. So let's do a multiplayer version of Labyrinth Realm where the Labyrinth is more opened up. So again, a sweeper chase, sweeper hunt, just in a Labyrinth with it being a little more open, but like just having less block-offs. And instead of an exit, you're not looking to exit, you're just ramming each other. It's just destruction dirt. Nothing special going on. The Glass Realm with the final area, which is just like the big glass labyrinth essentially, same thing can work there. What other ones can we do? Just trying to see others that we can do. Some of these, obviously, like Metro Realm is an easy one. Some of these are just not really designed for that sort of thing. Neo Pipeline Round. This is one that one of the devs came up with, is that we have essentially the Pipeline Realm's big dome, the big sphere dome, maybe a little smaller, and then we also have like all the offshoots just come back in on another section. So it's an enclosed space. It's like just an enclosed fighting area, and you again sweeper hunt, you run around ramming each other. Nothing special there. It is, yes, designing a new level, but you're using the assets you've already got. You could probably do the same thing with like the development level. Just put like buildings up in the development area, where they are on the map. You put buildings up and then have drivers just free roam around on the existing map. So put, walls or buildings in the non-road bits, and then drivers have to do this. Hang on, I need nitrons. Drivers will have to follow the path that they're given, right? If that makes sense. So I couldn't have made that cut there. This is huge. Did they like? Did Cat multi paste this? Like just whoop. I mean, this is a big play space, man. How big is this? Does this just go on forever? How many times do you copy and paste this damn thing? Oh, that's it. That's the end. Yeah, so we could do this and put buildings up, and again, we have a sweeper hunt. And I think that'd be cool. I think that people could really enjoy that. You know, we've got these little box buildings here, and it would work with those. Ooh, that was so smooth. Did we all see that? That was nice. Yeah, these buildings don't have to be decorated. Just put them in, man. As much as visuals are nice, I think gameplay is more important, especially with a project like this. And I feel like for multiplayer levels, where we're just going to be chasing each other in sweepers or just driving around and having a chat, that used to be one of my favourite things to do on my, what was it, Test Drive Unlimited? I did. So on Test Drive Unlimited, I used to just drive around, was it Hawaii? I think that game said Hawaii. With friends, and we would just talk shit, just having a cruise. We'd just cruise, and sometimes we'd drag race each other, but mostly we'd just chat and cruise. Give us a city to cruise in, man. And a bigger city, not Metro Realm. Metro Realm needs to be redone. That's my opinion. I hope it has been. I know that me saying this now is far too late. I promise you that there is nothing I can say here that's going to make Cat or Bro Shield or whoever's doing all this stuff, you know, slam their desk and go, he's right, I need to redo all of this. Get so weird with it. So yeah, I'm not expecting them to jump up and suddenly redo levels that they were like, yeah, this is fine. But come on, guys, we have rebuilt the freaking Storm Realm 3 times now. Is anyone else as sick of it as I am? Like, the changes to Storm Realm, the first time they changed it, phenomenal idea, alright. So, Storm Realm number 2, the second one that we had in, like, I think it was 2.0 or 3.0, one of them was brilliant, perfect, mwah, you perfected it. And then it was destroyed, but we'll get into that in a moment. I'm going to go through the realms here that we have now. We're going to swap cars. Diora gets clicks, right? We're in the Diora. People like the Diora. What Acceleracharger do people like? I don't know, man. Does swap work? We're going to just do swap. Alright, we're going to go through all the levels. Cybergrid Realm. I don't want to talk about this one. It's perfect. Don't touch it. Do not touch this realm. No changes need to be made. This realm could not be better. Maybe its own new background would be nice. A unique background. Who cares? Who cares? Skyrealm. I haven't touched Skyrealm since they redid it. Now, the original Skyrealm sucked, right? It was just not a good experience. However, like it wasn't that it sucked. It was a bad experience because it was difficult. However, it was at least not boring, and I think that I think that's a problem that this version of the Skyrealm has, is that it's boring. Then again, I feel like I haven't done it outside of Ultimate Race. I feel like when they said we've redone Skyrealm, oh, it looks nice. Did I ever mention that it looks nice? Do these have a base, or do they just go on into oblivion? Sorry, I'm just driving straight off the map. Do they go into oblivion? They seem to just go into oblivion. That's nice! Well done! I don't want to see the base of one of these. Alright. Skyrealm. Now, the thing with Skyrealm is it should be something that can be beaten in any vehicle. So we can't have the wind so powerful it throws you off the track, which is something we unfortunately did have in the previous iteration of Skyrim. We also had corners that were like too difficult to pass. We had that immediate descent yeah, it was just so easy to come off of because of the wind. So far, this is nice. This is, as much as Skyrealm was once one of the most painful and bothersome maps in the game, I think it could easily become a relaxing, nice map, especially with the music. Right, this music is nice, I like it. The biggest chore on this map should be, oh, the sun is in my eyes, that sucks. And other than that, it should be a nice, calming map. And so far right now, this run of it is. However, this I can worry about. How strong is the wind? So far, not too strong, and that's good. If it's even on there, I don't know if it's even on there. A little bit of wind is fine. I don't like when the wind just throws my car and I have no sound. That I don't like, which we will get into later in this video. This is beautiful. I'm sorry, did I call this boring? This is calming and relaxing and nice. I like this. Oh, I don't think you really get to appreciate it when doing Ultimate Racing. You're expecting this to be one of the most terrifying levels in the game. Because obviously I'm used to it being one of the more terrifying levels. But so far this is just so good. Oh, I'm so sorry. I miss smoking this at this point. Oh, this is beautiful. That's fine. We'll see how we go when we get there. Yeah, this is good. Top work, guys. The thing. This is just I feel like I can just cruise this at almost 300 k's per hour. Now, every time I get to one of these wind things and I've got Trauma Man, I get scared. The fan blade is scary too. It doesn't look like it passes through the track. That would suck. It'd be cool if it was like a little jump with the fan blade. But again, this is also fine because this being a relaxing, calm track with just the sun in your eyes is fine. The sun in my eyes, there's a corner ahead. I'm not 100% sure if I can make it. Beautiful. Just well done. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Rebel's a very negative person. He has a lot of hate for things. And there's no way to get it right. This makes me happy. Improved. I don't want to try it. Because I might get that wrong. It's the finish. It's not the finish. It's fine. It's just so nice. I mean, yeah. Wow, man. Please, I don't want the wind, man, at any point. I don't want there to be wind to ruin my race. Alright, I'm getting a little bit of wind. And this little bit of wind, I mean, I could have just been a stick drift, who knows. No, that's definitely a little bit of wind pushing me to the side. And that's the perfect amount for this level. This is the Skyrealm, not the wind. This is the perfect amount of wind. Amazing. Clouds, sky, the sun. And there's the finish with the sun in my eyes. And that's fine. Because there's no hazards. It's straight. That was nice. Very, very nice. I love it. That is genuinely the first time I've done it since they've remade it. I'm pretty sure that 358 was legitimately my time there. I don't know. Feel free to go back in the video and check if I did previously interact with it. I already had Vulture unlocked, so maybe I have done it. Or maybe I unlocked it on the previous version and just kept it safe. Where would the hidden car be? I remember on the last one, I think you had to like yeet yourself off the track and like hit it because it was like on the bottom of the track, just like this random block down the bottom. I forget. Oh, so good. Very nice. Mwah. Okay, Cybergrid Realm, Sky Realm, perfect. Please don't change them. The Sound Realm. this doesn't need to be changed in terms of gameplay. The gameplay on this, the track wasn't wide enough for the sweeper at one point. They made it wider. Perfect. There is one issue. We're just going to go into it briefly. I need to actually play. Sorry, I'm going to just speed the process up. We can... Oops. Can we skip Acceleracers? No? Options. There's no way to like skip the Acceleracers anymore. It used to be a thing. Alright. Annoying. I'm gonna put checkpoints on. Yeah, sure. But yeah, a little more life in the Acceleracers would be nice. I don't know, just like put the team cars there, put the team logos up there. You know, like they did with the Hot Wheels Acceleracers. Just do some of that. Not all of it, obviously. Don't just copy the thing, but just put some life in it, I think, that exists. I paused to add nitrox. I probably won't need it, but whatever. It cost me more time than I would have saved. Alright, so we could just drive straight on here. This section is fine. Not an issue. Oh, that's right. Thrusters. The section I wish to discuss. What the hell is that? Oh, it's just the images. The section I wish to discuss is that section, right? You should be able to just see it from here. Anyway. This section here is fine, as is normally, right? I forgot that I had this. We'll try again. I forgot that I had the Swamp Charger, so we're going to try and use the Swamp Charger to just drive over. I don't know how well that works. Somewhat. That was on me. I made errors, I guess. That's hard to manage with like the Swamp Charger and everything. I'm not actually familiar with the Swamp Charger, so obviously I'm not an expert there. Anyway, that last section, the light particles that are just decoration, because they're physical. Interesting. Oh no, no. I'm just gaining too much speed here. Alright, I fucked up. We don't play that game. I need to get way better at this game before I can do a thing like that, because I make mistakes and it just screws me. Those light particles at the end get too big. They crash into the track when doing the ultimate race. And the ones that are like crisscrossing over the finish line, which I was trying to show off, they are obviously moving in intervals so you can get through. When you're doing ultimate race, they get bigger and bigger and they cross over each other, and you physically can't fit the sweeper through, or the trucks. I think the cars can still like squeeze through very slowly, but also there's like a lot of risk. Sometimes you just get pillared and you die. So yeah, sound ROM, just a minor fix. Just, I don't know what happens. It glitches out with Ultimate Race. It glitches out when you had a lot of resets. Just be aware of that. If there's a way to fix that, that'd be nice. If not, it's not the end of the world. It just means that what could be a 2-hour sweeper run becomes a 3-hour sweeper run for Ultimate Race. Labyrinth Realm, I don't know if it's possible, but if it's possible, can we do randomized spawns? Because we know the track layout from start to finish. This is like a 50-second realm or something. What is it? A 123. I might even be able to do it faster. I know I have a video where I seriously go for like under a minute or something like that. I'm pretty sure I'd get under a minute. Yeah, that just give us randomized spawns so that way we have to like figure out where we are and then navigate the labyrinth. I know that for first timers this realm is difficult. It is so hard for first timers, but for the people who just know the route, so much of the labyrinth realm no longer matters. Like half the map is just obsolete because yeah. So do that. Just give us randomized spawns if possible. If not, it's not the end of the world. It's fine. Glass realm. This realm, I'm scared of saying something about. This is a realm I like. This is a realm that I think is fine. If we leave this realm as it is, no problem. However, it can be improved. Like all things, it can be improved. Perfect. This realm is not a realm you can kind of go fast on. Also, the sound actually, like, I think is a little painful. Not in short doses, but long term, the sound. It's a very slick road, so it's easy to get to slide on. And because you can't exactly see what's going on, like you have like just a few vision issues. Understandably, after a bit of time, this road actually does take a mental toll on you, which becomes it's exhausting to do this realm. At least the first section. The section, literally up to section. The second section is breezy, and that's fine. I like the second section. It's really nice. And I understand why we don't have that as the whole level, because then it's just the Labyrinth Realm 2.0. Just the Labyrinth Realm, but you can see through walls and it's smaller. So, yeah, I get it. I get why we're not doing it. But, this section is, I don't know, scary, I guess. There's some sections like this. Section's fine, but some of it gets really stressful because you've got to like strain your eyes to like it's see-through. You've got a lot of like visual, not glitches because it's intentional, but there's a lot of visual things that mess with your eyes, and when you're doing this track for a long time, that can be an issue. So we have a few options. We either change something so it's not like that. I don't know what. I don't know how we can make this not physically daunting. Because like you make one mistake and you're like, I'm going to restart this part and I hate my life. So maybe not physically daunting, but like maybe there's a way to like stop it. This doesn't seem too bad. The other option is we make this painful. We turn this into another one of those realms where people just groan at the sight of. Because this one's like, it's not difficult. It's not a difficult realm. As you can see, I've made one mistake. I'm not having any issues, but doing it faster is a little more difficult, I guess. If you're going for a speed record, it's difficult. You know what? I've changed my mind. I think I'm thinking of either the Diora is just like the most cruisiest, relaxing, calming car, or a previous update has fixed my previous because it is straining my eyes. It is kind of hurting to do this, but it's also kind of fun. Yeah, alright. I think this is fine. I was about to say there is another alternative option where you just make it like 3 times longer and just make it one of the most painful things in the world. But genuinely, I think the only thing that needs to change on this level is the music. The glass shattering noise. The music itself is fine. I forget the path. That's not it. I don't need chief. It's this one. This way. That seems right. Yeah. The glass shattering noise is just terrible, and I think that like gives me like a bit of a headache. Makes this track a little less desirable. But otherwise, it's fine. I know I suggested that you can make it a painful one. I think we've got enough painful tracks. We don't need to worry about it. Speaking of painful tracks, the Blizzard Realm. This is like if you take the Ice Realm and then you take the fun out of it. So, you have the Ice Realm, and then the Ice Realm is my hand and the bottle. And the bottle is the fun, and we just remove that. And now we've got the Blizzard Realm. Even in the Fog Realm, there are sections where it's not overly foggy. Can we get some sections in the Blizzard Realm that are not just so huge dense fog where you can't see? Like, it's painful. Chrome Realm. I don't think it's a hard realm. It's a painful realm. I don't think you can change it, and I don't think you want to change it. Leave it as is. Wind Realm. I've said this since the first Wind Realm was added. Delete the Wind Realm, alright? Genuinely, just boop, delete. We'd never created a Wind Realm, or revert it to the previous form of Wind Realm. The Wind Realm deserves its own freaking video in the amount of things that I can say about the Wind Realm. The wind is too strong. The first section was beautifully made when they first made it. The second section always sucked. We're going to come back to it at the end. Monument Realm, perfect. Canyon Realm, perfect. Except for the world race, the ultimate race spawn, where you spawn like 10 billion kilometers in the sky. Fix that one up. Solar Realm. We're almost at perfect. This is a good realm. So good. However, if you try to do this in the sweeper or one of the trucks, you do just get ripped off the track. You don't get a say in it. It's not a matter of you don't have enough downforce. Well, it is, but it's also you're in a vehicle that can't physically get that level of downforce. Just tone that down a little bit for the trucks, I guess. Just so you're not just getting ripped off the track. Micro, what the fuck is this? I love it. Okay. We're gonna go have a look. I do love it. I love the Micro Realm. But the reason I love the Micro Realm is the reason why no one else should. No, the time is off. Because I turned checkpoints on. So I love this for the Chevelles, right? Well, we're dead already. I've never seen the, like, can on the road that gets yoked. Ah, speaking of yoked, I am now the can. Yeah, alright. Oh, the can got yoked into it. So on one hand, I think this realm is super cool. You're a Hot Wheels car trying to drive on a highway. Brilliant design. Well done. You can just do this, and you will genuinely not have a single stress in your life until the end. I want to hit the can. No, he stole my can. No, he stole my meat. Phasing through the ground. Another issue with this track. And it sucks because there's so much nice to look at. Like, The underside is so cool here. You just can't see the underside. And it really is just drive on the wall, tedious level. So we just do this. And we got our head cooked the whole time because the game's sideways. And that's it. That's the level. Congratulations. I personally like this level because I get to spend like 6 minutes looking at Chevelles. Nice. I like that Chevelle. That was nicer than the last one. These are great. Shame they don't have white stripes on them. Like, you know what I mean, right? It's just, okay, now what? There's not really a challenge to this level. I suppose that's because I'm doing it the cheat way. I'm dead. I'm so dead, right? I got away with it. Alright, let's try and do it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it the non-cheat way. Oh shit. Ah! The issue with, like, the other issue with this is that in PA, you don't really, in the Diora at least, I'm not really going fast enough. And I've also got to dodge these rocks, because if I hit these rocks, I get launched. And instead of just being run over or knocked back, oh, okay. I'm stuck in the wheels. And there's just too much collision issues on this. You phase too easy. At some point we're going to hit the invisible wall and something's going to happen. We're going to get back to the start of the level where my car is no longer allowed, and I'll Acceleracers out of this. Hey, that works? Oh, until that happens. Oh, there's no collision on those, by the way. Awesome. Yeah, the phasing is the issue. If one of these cars hits me, I want to get launched every time. Absolutely. But because of the speed I'm going and the speed they're going, instead I just phase through them and I have to restart the level. That's not fun. No one wants to hear that, obviously, but it's not fun that if one of these touches me, I restart the level. That's something for the Chrome realm. This is really just Chrome realm from Wish. Mum, can we have the Chrome realm? We've got the Chrome realm at home. Like, and that's it. This level, on top of all that, is just slow. So slow. I don't think it's being auto. But the thing is, that's it. Only one has to hit me. This area is a little wide. I feel like I should be going wider, not shorter, but I'm trying to, like, save time, right? How long does this take? Oh, shit. I think that another issue was car stability was a problem when they first released this level. Now the car stability feels, maybe again it's just Diora, but it feels like the car stability has improved a lot, and it's not so easy to just turn too sharply flicking your car. Could just be because the Diora is like speed limited to like 350. Maybe I just, you know how like a game you couldn't beat as a kid, you go back to it and you're like, man, this is a breeze. Why did I ever struggle with this? Maybe it's that. Maybe because I took 3 years away. This is actually just the easiest level in the game now. Maybe I was just waiting to get run over and phase through the ground again. Alright, we lost a lot of time, but we've got time to get nitrox now. We'll make up for some of that lost time. I don't know how far back we went, but hey, we survived. And that's it. That's what it should be when one of the Chevelles hits you. Is you lose a lot of time, but you're okay. goes for a bit. There's also a hyperpod on this level, and it does nothing but make you die quicker, right? And that's a bad experience. The hyperpod is worthless on this level. Make it immune to the chevals or something. Make it, like, I don't know, phase through them. God damn it. And that's it, level over, I phased. And that's not fun. I don't want to be phasing. I know that's not something they can help, but I don't know, if there's a way to fix it, that'd be nice. Again, if it stays the way it is, it's fine. It doesn't have to be done. I don't think it's as important as deleting the wind realm. Let's see if we can quickly go through the others. Reactor Realm is great. Desert Realm. No, it's great. Desert Realm's good. The thing I like about Desert Realm is for a new player, it is the worst realm in the game. Go, screw you, delete your game, give up, you are never going to be good at this. That's what it feels like. When you have done the Desert Realm as many times as I have, you're like, oh, thank God it's the Desert Realm. This is just a 5-minute break. So, yeah. Also, what is this? This is an 8-minute track. Or mine is, anyway. Fog Realm. This is good. Yeah. Yeah, they changed Fog Realm. The original Fog Realm was really bad. The changes, perfect. Not perfect, but it's good. It's good. I don't like the last section with the water. It's just boring. We've taken all the excitement of the first section and the second section, which are really cool and exciting, and then we've got this section that's not difficult per se, but just kind of, it's just the end of the water realm again. It's a little repetitive again, not the end of the world. Warp Realm, this level is pain, this level is suffering, this level is just the reason I see horrors at night that make me go to the therapist. Okay, this level put me through therapy. Perfect. Don't change a thing. Storm Realm. Again, I have to come back to this. The Storm Realm I can talk about for hours. Swamp Realm, perfect. I think there still might be a tree covering the track. Fix that, I guess. But there, that's fine. I've climbed one of the biggest tree on the track too. You can climb it with like the jump jets. It's cool. Cavern Realm, perfect. Lava Realm, pretty spot on, pretty good. Water Realm. I have a love-hate relationship with the Water Realm. The Water Realm has obviously gone through changes over time and improvements. It looks immaculate. Like, when you're on the surface and driving on the wet track, it looks just so good. However, because this realm has never changed the first section, it's a little repetitive, a little boring, a little tedious. I don't think that matters. It's just that's just my feelings on it. Change the pipes, as in still have the pipes, just if we could change the paths they take. Again, not necessary in any way, shape or form. That's just me being bored. Leave it, it's fine. This room's great. I'm sorry, the end is a little long. I know that previously the end was too short, now the end's a little long. Find a middle ground. No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Metro Realm. This needs to be revamped entirely. This just sucks. Genuinely, we'll come back to it. Cliffside, perfect. Ice Realm, perfect. Neon, perfect. Cosmic, perfect. These are all just great realms. Don't touch them. Please, for the life of God, don't touch these realms. Alright, let's go back to Metro. Let's talk Metro. This, I know the game could be coming out in a couple of days, for all I know. It could be coming out in December, it could be the end of whatever, I don't know. But here I am to talk to you about how this realm needs to be changed before 6.0 comes out. I know. 6.0 might even come out before I finish editing this video. I'm not editing this video, this is going up raw footage. All my little tangents and me just forgetting that I'm doing a video and playing the game, just enjoying the game, that's staying. My insanity is my hair. Again, hold on, a tangent, didn't realise the portal had opened. This used to have cars coming at you. Is that just turn on AI cars and that happens? Why do I have to check these things? Why do I ask the questions? Is it time for a change in vehicle? We're driving old Smokey. We're putting on AI opponents. We're taking off this. I like having the clock up top, down the bottom. He's delirious. Right, drugs. Alright. I also understand that as much as it would be nice for old Smokey, the sweeper, kamikaze semi and all that to be able to knock the realm cars around, that's not really applicable with the way they're designed. Nice. Stop spinning. Why did it not open for like 30 seconds? Alright, does this turn on the AI cars? Yes. Yes it does. And it is the most terrifying noise of my life. Can I just punch these out of the way? I can. Okay, this is fine. This is the greatest thing in the world. Other than that noise. What the hell is that noise? So the AI cars are a little, what's the word? Dumb. But they're great. So this one's fun to drive off the road. I'm just waiting for them to happen. They do that. There you go. Because I'm driving. It's fine. I don't care. I'm just happy those cars are driving. And yes, they're all just taking idiots. Let's help this little man. Let's help this little man. Boom. Phenomenal. I'm happy I can just punch these guys around. But what I dislike is you get to the city and that's the end of it. It's obvious they don't have to spawn at the start. They don't spawn at the start. That's it. You won't see the AI cars again for the rest of it. And I know, like in the movies, they're not in the city. There's kamikaze semis in the city. So put kamikaze semis in the city. And make those like the balls from, what's that realm that everyone hates, right? The ball realm. The chrome realm. Ball realm. How do you like my ball realm? Anyway, yeah, so do that. Just put a couple of kamikaze semis again. The trailers have to be static and just attached to the vehicle. That is fine. There is no problem with that. Do that. Well, that's just like background noise. I'm not actually being too myself. But yeah, just have some kamikaze semis. Even if they're on a set path, just moving around the city, just in a way that sometimes they'll hit you. If you take the optimal path, you have to dodge the kamikaze semi. It won't actually chase you or anything like it's supposed to. It will just ram. I think that can something greatly improve the game. Now, I recall there used to be I think I asked for this to be removed and it wasn't, or I asked for this to be removed because we're about to find it. Okay, we've got so much to talk about. So kamikaze semis in the city. Now on the highway, there should be more cars again. There's not. They should spawn in on all the highways and be a constantly spawning. You know, give the cars like a minute or two, delete them, back at their spawn and have them go again. That way, it seems like there's constant traffic. That way they're not all just crashing into things and getting stuck. That's the end of it. And then by the time you get here, they're all just off the edge and dead and stuff. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know your coding ability. I don't know the game limitations. That would be ideal. So just that way you don't have to like improve the AI. This way, even okay. Just nothing about PNG or something. No, it is actual smoke. They put more effort into the smoke than they did in Metro. So the cities could be a little bigger, and also we need, traffic. get rid of this bridge, man. Make us use the second city. There's 3 cities. You don't have to touch that second one at all. Okay? If it wasn't for the hidden car that's over there and Sweeper Hunt, we wouldn't touch that city. You can delete it. No one will notice the difference. And then we come up this way and we really get to see more of these AI cars, but they're not actually AI cars. They're just cars. They're just on the track. This crash section. I don't even know if these are just there. Delete this. What are we doing? What is the purpose to this? I think delete them because it doesn't do anything to force you to take the left path. It just ends exactly where the right path is. It's unnecessary. I think it's even faster than going here. So that's completely unnecessary. Some of these buildings don't go into the ground. I don't know how relevant that is. It's very relevant. Come on, guys. What are we doing? Small issues. That's a visual thing. That doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. The exit ramp could afford to be a little bigger. Let's take a look at this exit ramp. It should be here. What is this string noodle bullshit, right? And that's not how exit ramps work in the real world. Also, they're both exit ramps, and one's clearly an entry ramp. This one's an arrow should go over. I'm not wrong about that. I should genuinely just leave it alone. Yeah. Now, what we have here is this highway passes through the city, which is brilliant. I love that this highway passes through the city, so that it is, you can just keep going. You don't have to stop to go into the city and move on to the next city. But it's irrelevant because we did this for the third city where you've got to get off the highway. Whereas the first and second cities, there is no highway that passes through. Do you understand the problem I'm seeing here? City 1 and City 2 need highways that pass through them, so you can theoretically just stay on the highway. In the movie, getting off the highway was an option, and it was the incorrect option. So that's where you do highways for traffic. This forces people to not deal with traffic, so that's why they go through the city. And the city wants to bypass being on the highway with the heavy, dense traffic. We also need to put the cities a little closer together, because here we're forcing people to be on the highway no matter what. In the movies, the way the Acceleracers designed it is it's 2 different driving methods. One is weaving through traffic, and one is city driving. So freeway driving and city driving are 2 different things. So you should be able to technically progress with either one, and they should be equally viable for their own reasons. Again, fill this with AI cars. Just it doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be as dense as it is in the movies, but I don't know, 20 cars going up and down every minute on each of the highways, except for instead of just the start. Just the start is cool, but what's the point? Then they just turn off here, right? We're off now. We don't work. Our AI is, I think their AI is just expired. So resets. That was weird. Oops, that was me. Yeah. Oh. That was cool. Okay, the AI hasn't turned off. So he's going to drive to the end and crash. what if after 20 seconds they just reset? Like they do in the... I know it's not the same, but they do that in the wall run. Once they hit the end, they teleport, reset essentially. I'm gonna keep calling it wall run. So if we can just utilize this, I really want to see what happens if I can get one to the end. But that's, I think, a different video. Yeah, I think this just needs to be revamped a lot. Obviously, the AI cars are cool, but they only work for like a minute. And then they just, not even a minute. Like 15 seconds, 10-15 seconds, and then they restart. No! My friend. I want to see what happens when they get to the city. Do they just die? Or do they actually have them pass somewhere, man? I know. I'm nitpicking the AI of indie devs. Very, very indie devs. And that's not very nice. But, and that's fine. They can be, you have the AI as bad as you want. You're not racing against them. They're just meant to be in the way. The worse the AI, the better. Look at GTA 5. So yeah, we could do a lot with this. I think we need to make this second city relevant again. And just improve on that as best we can. And yeah, just instead of making the highway just the next way, like just a random open path to the city, have it like the movie, where you've got put all 3 cities together, or make it 4 cities so they can all connect, and then have the highway around the outside, maybe through the middle at some point, but full of traffic. And that incentivizes you. Like, I don't want to, and have that be like a long out city loop. Kind of like, I'm pretty sure it is in the movies. We're gonna just something here. Where is it? Okay. Here. See, the highway... So we want to start on the highway and go into the city. And then, this big highway around the outside. Do that. I'm going to open up distance at some point and do the same thing. Ignore that. That is my personal favorite. I still just like pornography. Anyway. Do something along those lines. Just, I think it needs to be redesigned from the ground up. It's a cool concept. It's a cool placeholder. It's not a cool realm. And I'm sorry. Sorry for being mean about one of the more enjoyable realms in the game. It is an enjoyable realm, but I think it's due time that if we're going to be putting out a last update, that we finish that realm, because it is a placeholder. Next we're going to tear apart the Storm realm, and the biggest thing to tear apart in the Storm realm, like the biggest response for me tearing this apart, is going to be you just saying get good, Cobalt, just get good. But do remember there was quite some time where I was one of the top 5, probably top 3 players in this game. Sorry, I like round numbers at least. And I used to be on the testing team. I've gone to soon. What the shit was that? Gravity? Just really, really high gravity? Did I break the physics? Why does it fall so fast, man? Do we even make this? If I crash in the track, I'll be so mad. Okay, we make this. We have have they just killed the drive ability of this vehicle? Because this used to be one of the more fun vehicles in the game. We're gonna have to do car reviews. Oh, my computer has a lot of things open, so unfortunately we are gonna just go everything to medium. Sorry guys. Man, we weren't even on full graphics. Hopefully that makes it run a bit better. It seems to. That was just me testing how finicky this car is. It just seems very sensitive. Anyway. So this realm used to be a lot of fun in the previous iteration. I'm not liking whatever they've done to my baby here. Well, I fell in love with this car because of its build in, I think it was, I don't know if it was 5.0, but it was whenever I was doing all the testing. I did a few videos of me just drifting this thing. And it's no longer behaving the way it used to. I mean, as much as this looks like something from the movie, it's also destroying PCs. Can we fix that? Alright, we're going to swap back to the Diora and see if we're having the same issues, because that could just be a car problem, right? It could just be the car just doesn't want to behave. Who knows, man? Yeah, this doesn't fall as fast as Drift Tech was falling. Interesting. I don't know what I want to use it. Now, I think. Or we just phase through it. Like what? Hello? Storm Realm. It's whatever, man. Apparently. That's imagine if you're trying to speedrun and that shit happens. Alright, it is really just Drift Tech kind of just sucks all of a sudden. I don't know what they did to that, but now that we're in Diora, this is almost drivable. It's still not nice. Anyway, so there's a few, I want to discuss the actual problems with this track, and also fix Drift Tech. What the hell, guys? Fix Drift Tech. Why is it so heavy when airborne, and why is it like just spin out the moment it gains any sort of speed? They'll let it steer this vehicle. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is there. Hopefully that's fixed. Hopefully all the cars drive more like this in the next one, because this drives mostly like this. Mostly. Yeah, this purple particle and blue lines is like, yeah, I get it. It kind of looks like it did in the movie. But holy crap. Everyone's poor PCs. Now, does this lightning disable my engines? If it does, that's bad. It should be... Especially if it's here in the middle of the track. See, the lightning one should be about staying in the middle of the track, not hitting it. Or staying on the driving, which in a straight is the middle of the track. Maybe on this it's like the lower side because it's shorter. We're about to do the vertical. But yeah, the biggest issue this track has now since the rebuild is it's just so painfully long. It really is just actually agony how long this track is now. The vertical is beautiful. I feel like it used to be perfect anyway though. It doesn't feel as long as it used to be. Like, I don't know, man. It used to be way longer, but it also signified. Okay, these kill your engine, and that's fine. The way it used to be is those would kill your engine and you just fall off the track. But now you keep going in a straight line. Again, if I'm in the center of the straight though, they should not be able to hit me, but I am, and they do. That's bad. That is not the way the Accelerons intended this track to work. I'm sorry. That's perfect. After all. Racing line. That one was on the racing line. Not perfect. That one's perfect. That one should not be there. The Accelerons believe in optimal. And if I'm taking the inside of a corner, especially a long corner, that is optimal driving. If I go wide here and get struck by lightning, that's my fault. If I take the inside and get struck by lightning, that's unfair. Now we have two paths here and one is a jump. Or that might be later on. But this is fine. This is all good right now. The shortcut was tempting. I can't deny. See here the fog's getting denser like it did in the movie. That's fine. What? That's the hyperpod. What is that? It was alien. Some kind of monster. Terrifying. The hyperpod here would be really good if it didn't handle like shit. I don't know if it's still like shit. Alright, racing line. If I'm on the arrows in the center, I shouldn't be getting struck. But I am. And that's wrong. Sorry. You're meant to be the Accelerant. You're designing these tracks. You're meant to design it with their principles. If I take the inside of a track, I shouldn't be getting hit. And that's an issue the previous iteration had. I think my biggest problem with this now is it is just a long track, which it shouldn't be a problem. This being a long track should not be. I don't know how doable the jump is, so we're going to test it and find out. If I can do this jump first try, the jump is fine. If I can't do the jump first try, then there's a problem. That's it. That's how this works. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I drove at it, I went off, and it just immediately shot me down. It was a gravity issue, and now I'm back at the start of the track. And that's the big issue with long tracks. Like, this is... If you have a jump like that, that's bad. And now, the other downside is I really wanted to show off the end of this track, which I believe is faulty. It's not good. It's not like, oh no, it hasn't been designed properly. There's glitches. It's not that sense of faulty. It is faulty in just the fact that it is poorly made. And when you hit it in Ultimate Race, it can be a run-ender. That's either way. Fix the lightning bolts. Fix the jump. What was that? Everything else can have a pass. It's just so long. And it has taken Storm Realm from a fun track to a not fun track because it is so long. The other alternative is put this one in and put the previous iteration in as well. Make this the main one, put this one in the Ultimate Race, just put the old one in because it was fun. Let me do it. Just make that an extra track. It's already designed. Now for the bread and butter, the big part of the video. The part where I upset somebody. We're going to discuss the deletion of the windmill. And I mean it, deletion. Don't just change things, or just need a few little adjustments. No, do what you did with the last windmill, and delete it. Just delete. And then, if you want to put a new windmill in, put one in, or put in the last one. The last one after changes, not the original iteration where it was impossible to complete. This section here, perfect. I remember when Kat was first like testing this and he had me test it and I was like the first person to drive on this that wasn't part of the dev team. and I was in love immediately. I was like, this is the most beautiful thing you've ever done, Cat. This is so good. We're going to drive along here, and we're off. What did I do wrong? I didn't counter steer enough, I guess. I wasn't going fast enough. Let's find out. Whoops. It's fine, you can make a mistake here and not be punished. And that's fine. I love areas where you're not getting punished. It doesn't have to be the whole level, but this is an area where I get punished. So we're going to boost. We're going to counter steer. We try again? We try again? The wing is too powerful. And that's essentially the point I'm trying to get across it. It is way too powerful. If I'm not able to just cross it, then that's not a good experience. I shouldn't have to use a maniac car. A maniac car should make it easier. Oh, we crossed it. We had to hit 500, we had to like do some optimal counter steers, and it took 3 tries, and we have another one. And we're off again. So, let's go faster. Let's take the fastest vehicle. Let's do that one. That's cool. So we're going to take the fastest car. And surely, the fastest car should have enough boost to get across, right? We obviously can't use the winged Acceleracharger because theoretically we don't have it yet. But that's, you know, we obviously wouldn't have it if we do this. Again! Apparently I went too fast, I face it. You gotta like brake as you go. Alright. Now this, I believe, is the fastest car in the game. If not, it's up there. It's the fastest non-joke, I guess. Probably the other one might be faster, it's like something. I'm not up to date. Alright. That's it, my speed was not enough. It's alright, we only fell to a lower ledge, so we can just drive our way up. But I shouldn't have to do that to progress. I should be able to just zoom through it. It should be that with enough speed and a bit of a little counter steer, not dramatic counter steer, a little counter steer, I should be able to get across. But the thing is, it's not like operating like wind. Also, we can just drive on this wall, whatever. Right. So it doesn't really operate the way wind does when driving. I don't know if the devs have driven, but it shouldn't be throwing me that hard if I'm moving at like 20 k's an hour. It's not a hurricane, it's just wind. That shouldn't happen. There's no visual cue, there's nothing. The visual cue is I'm on the bridge, therefore wind. And that's it, that's terrible design, okay? So, we've got the first section, terrible design. Now, we're going to just cheat, we're going to drive up here. Here's one for all you guys that haven't done this before, we can just cheat. Just be careful you don't drive off the map. I'm pretty sure there's just no wind up here, so it's cheating time. Um, do the tornadoes always look this silly? I'm going to go back and look at the older videos. It's dragging me. That's fine. It's kind of expected. There's something there. Oh. It's the water. The water comes all the way out here because it does go through multiple sections of track, I think. It might only go through one. Either way, it's a lot of water. It seems like excessive amounts of water. Anyway, we're going to keep going because we're trying to get to... That's not even my biggest complaint on the track, is that first section is now basically undoable. Is that the right phrasing? Basically impossible. Or not impossible, just like you need to be using the right vehicle for it. And that's kind of... I swear to God, man. But now here we are, I'm stuck in a tornado that I wasn't even near. Because they've made these too fucking powerful. Just let me out, man. What am I supposed to do? I'm trying to use it to slingshot myself out of its pool. I'm at full blast nitrox there, just trying to get out. There's another tornado here. I don't even know which way is the right way anymore. This way is the right way. I'm trying to go past this tornado without getting eaten by it. And I phased through the ground. Delete the realm, man. If it is this bad, delete it. Okay, this is, you know, Furgold is known for getting angry at his games, or when games don't operate the right way. That is infuriating. Okay, you have to drive near these giant ass tornadoes that just suck you in it. Now, we're going to go back up top. We're going to have another quick look. Right? Let's have another. Do me a favour. Count how many of these tornadoes there are. That was kind of up me. Can we just fly over the map? We're going to fly over the map. We're going to set an Acceleracharger. Which one is it? Canyon? Boom. We're going to fly over the map. Just so I can get to the end. Because apparently, even driving over the top, when you're trying to get back down to show people the right parts, you get eaten by a tornado. It is infuriating. Infuriating is a polite way. I'm gonna need that. And we're probably gonna also phase through the portal again, so on the brakes, so we don't phase. Alright, we're gonna go up top. I'm gonna need a lot more canyon charges. Sure, 30's enough. Alright. It helps if I'm not an idiot. I didn't press the jump jets with the canyon charger. So let's change this. Now let's count the tornadoes. First section. Phased again. Doesn't this, I thought this was to make us float up. Is that only in zero gravity environments now? Or low gravity environments? So 5 in the first section. And then we fell through. So we only get to look at this the one time. That's all. Anyway, we will just go up as much as we can. There we go. Now we've got this flying thing down the back. We just have infinite. We seem to have infinite boosts. Alright, now that I know I have infinite boosts, this is a little easier. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the big one. And we've got. Anyway, so there are 13 of those tornadoes on this map, and if you just happen to go near one of them, they rip you from the track and just start tossing you around. Like a ball on a string attached to a pole. And just fling back. That's it. And you've got to try and boost your way out of it or you restart the level. It's just poor design. It is not fun for the most part. Again, originally when I first tried this map, butthole in the sky. Originally when I first tried this map, the wind was turned down and it was so manageable in the first section, in the cliff section. What was the canyon section? It's like a canyon section. Beautiful. It was great. It was just such a relief. I was so happy with it. And then you get to that bridge. The bridge is really annoying because the wind is excessively strong. Especially now. They've turned the wind up to 11. Put it down to like a 3, guys. Yes, I want to feel the wind. Yes, I want to counter steer the wind. No, I don't want to be forced to use a Maniac's car just to get across a bridge. And every bridge in the game. And then also past every tornado. It's just so bad. The last tornado should have no effect. It should be a visual thing because you are inside it. I don't know if that's the case or not because getting there is so few and far between. Normally you just driving on the grass. Because you cannot make it there without just getting ripped off by a thing. I don't see someone doing this in a non-Maniac's car, no Acceleracers. Apparently people have. And good on this, but there'd be like 2 tops. Like, this is not a completable, reasonable level, and it needs to be completely deleted and remade, or reverted to the previous version with the wind turned down, or better yet, reverted to the previous version with a completely different map. But yeah, it looked a bit silly, it had giant windmills and what was going on with that, yeah, whatever. Who cares? It was at least playable. Because in this state, this is not playable. You want people to like this game, because this game gets a lot of hate because it's hard. It is meant to be hard, I get that. I understand that. But the Wind Realm, the previous iteration of the Wind Realm, so not even this one, the old one, the very first version of Wind Realm was worse. No one could do it. I was on the dev team. I didn't really come out and say it, but I was on the dev team at the time. I took a couple of attempts at that realm and said, this is the worst realm you've ever made. Just delete it. That was my first advice, was just delete it. And the dev team's response was, get good. Now, at the time, I was in the top 3 best players in the game. So, there was, at most, 2 people better than me at least. And it was close. Like, we were all just claiming records all the time. We were competing for records against each other. And for the dev to tell one of the 3 best players in the game to get good, it's just so dumb. Okay, I told the dev, you do it then. Show me how the track is done. What am I doing wrong on the track? And they couldn't do it. The dev could not complete the level. Okay? And that wasn't enough for them to go, we should fix this. He's right. No. And it's like, you want testers, you've got these testers to test the game so that when you release it to the public, it's playable. It's in a playable state. And then when you don't take their feedback on it, that's shit. So I quit. I was like, I don't want to be a tester for this game. If being a tester means I'm not listened to, what's the point in testing? I'm not doing this for early access. I wasn't. Some people do. Some people are like, yeah, we're going to join the testing team so we can access these things early. Cool. That's awesome, guys. I'm testing this stuff to make sure it works. I'm testing this to make sure that when you release it to the public doesn't go, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like so many people do when they play this game. Because they don't understand that you can't just hold down the Nitrox button, go really fast and turn all the corners automatically like you do on Hot Wheels Unleashed. Okay, it's not that kind of game. If you make a mistake, you fall off the track, you restart the track. Fuck you. But at the same time, if I do nothing wrong, I shouldn't be punished. What am I doing wrong when that wind throws me off the bridge? I'm not counter-steering enough, I'm not boosting enough, or maybe I'm going too fast. What is it? Oh, it's all three. I'm not going fast enough, and I'm going too fast, and I'm not counter-steering enough, and I'm over-counter-steering. It is all of those at once. Oh, and I was born. Fuck you for that too. That's another thing I did wrong, according to the Win Realm. How dare I exist, attempt, or try anything? Thanks, Dad. So, yeah, it's dog shit. The Wind Realm is the reason I quit being a super tester, and it is solely one of the reasons I don't enjoy the game as it is right now, and why I'm waiting, just praying to life that 6.0 deletes this realm. Not fixes this realm, deletes it, because they fixed it in the past, and then they were like, we're going to delete it anyway. So, broken, unplayable realm. Attempted to fix it. They turned down the wind. Still unplayable. Most people couldn't even finish it. It was very difficult to finish it. It was finishable in a Maniac's car with the iron turn off wind ability. Still bad though. Then they fixed it. Finally fixed it. After months, after 2 iterations that they were told, stop trying to fix it, just delete it, try again. After that, they finally fixed it. And then they were like, you're right. This is boring now. We'll delete it. My guy, it was working. Then they released this, and it was working. And it was... the first half was phenomenal, the second half was garbage. But playable garbage. Playable garbage support. And... now we have this. Which is back to the unplayable garbage that we had at the start. Yes, it is slightly more beatable than the original if you cheat. If you're willing to just cheat, you can beat this. I want to beat it without cheating. I want to beat it without wanting to delete the game and smash my computer. Those are not things that are possible right now. Yes, I'm a little rusty. Haven't played in a while. But I was doing fine on those other realms. I thought Blast Realm was going to be harder. I thought Sky Realm was going to be harder. And I'm sure that if I was to do an Ultimate race now, hour and a half tops. Except for this realm. This realm is a problem. Also, I don't have an hour and a half to kill. Maybe another day. When 6.0 comes out, I want to get back into this game as hard as I was into it when I first got into it and when I was getting 30,000 views on a video. I want to do that again. I really do. I really want whoever's car alarm goes off every 15 fucking minutes, a couple of doors up, to just stop. It's been 2 months of hearing this guy's car alarm every fucking day. I'm over it. See, I'm mad about this, and now I'm mad about everything. Everyone's trying to message me, and I'm going to yell at them too. I wanted to make a nice video, and as you saw at the start, nice video, alright. I had nothing but positive things to say about the Skyrim. The sun was in my eyes, I couldn't see, that was great, I loved it. This creates anger. This is like my ex. It creates an angry cobalt. It makes me angry to be around this road. And I knew that, that's why I wanted to save it for last. Anyway, I don't know if the devs are watching this. I hope you guys do. I'm sorry for wasting an hour and a half of your time, but that's it. I was about to say fix Storm Realm, move the Lightning on Storm Realm. That's it. That's the only fix you need. Put the old one back in as well. Just have them both. Put the old one back in. Have them both. Except delete this one also. Alright. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Delete the win roll.